The name of the story is Trees, Bees, You, and Me. In the beginning, before there was anything, God created the earth and the heavens around the earth. Then God decided to fill the earth with beautiful and amazing things. God said, "Let there be light." With those 4 words, light filled the earth. God made daytime and nighttime, creating the very first day. And God was just getting started. On the second day, God said, "Let the sky be separated from the earth." And it happened as God said. The waters of the sky separated from the waters of the earth, and the sky spread out far and wide above the world. On the third day, God pulled all of the water on the earth together to make oceans and lakes, rivers and creeks. He left wide spaces of dry land too. Then God said, "Let there be lots of plants on the land, every kind of plant. Let there be plants with seeds and trees with fruit, so that even more plants and trees can grow from their seeds and their fruit." And that's just what happened. Daisies and daffodils jumped up from the soil. Lilies and lilacs bloomed big and beautiful. Trees stretched out their bright green leaves, reaching for the sun. Apples burst forth in red and green and yellow. Tall grasses, reeds, and wheat waved in the new, sweet-smelling breeze. God had created the earth and the skies, daytime and nighttime, and trees and plants too, and God saw that it was good. But God wasn't finished yet. On the 4th day, God said, "Let there be a big, bright light for the day, and let there be a smaller light for the night." And that's just what happened. He gave us the shining sun to warm our days, and he gave us the shimmering moon and twinkly stars to brighten our nights. As the stars faded and the sun rose on the 5th day, God brought the oceans and the skies to life. "Let the oceans be filled with all sorts of creatures," he said, "and let the skies be filled with birds of every kind." And that's just what happened. Up splashed the dolphins and the minnows and the big blue whales. The waters wiggled with curious new creatures. The skies came alive with birds in flight, herons and hummingbirds, pigeons and parrots, cardinals and kookaburras. God was very pleased. He blessed the fish and the birds. He told them, "Multiply and fill the earth." On the 6th day, God created the animals, every kind of animal, huge and loud, quiet and gentle, spiky and fuzzy, smelly and beautiful. God created them all. Lions roared, mice squeaked, and kittens meowed. The earth was alive with brand new sights and sounds and smells. God was so pleased, but still he created even more. From the dust of the earth, God formed the very first man. God himself breathed life into the man, and that man became the first human ever to live on this earth. God named him Adam and placed him in a garden called Eden. The garden was full of life. "You will rule over all these creatures," God told Adam, "the birds, the fish, and the animals too." Adam named them all, aardvarks, blue jays, catfish, until each of the creatures had its own name. While he was naming them, Adam noticed something. He saw that the animals had other animals to play with. The birds had other birds to sing with, and the fish had other fish that swam around just like them. But Adam was alone. He was the only human in the whole wide world. Of course, God was always with Adam, but God knew that Adam wanted someone who was a human like him to share his life. So after creating plants and animals and man, God still wasn't finished. "I will make another person," God said, "the perfect match for the man." So God put Adam into a deep, deep sleep and took out one of Adam's ribs. Then, just as God had created a man from nothing but dust, he created a woman using only the rib from a man. When Adam saw the woman, he said, "At last, someone like me." Adam now had someone to talk to and someone to love. He named his beautiful wife Eve. Together, Adam and Eve lived in the fullness of the Garden of Eden. They smelled the colorful flowers. They ate many different yummy fruits. They watched the animals play, and there, in the presence of God, Adam and Eve had all that they would ever need. On the seventh day, God looked at the earth and the heavens, the sun and the stars, the plants, the animals, and the people. He looked at all of the amazing things that he had created, and God saw that it was all so good. Then on that day, the Almighty, all-knowing, and all-powerful blessed that day and called it the Sabbath day.